How many cities are there like Rockford, Illinois in this country? Today it's about 150,000. That's what it was 10 years ago. That's what it was 10 years before that. But inside that number, that static number, what's happening is that white people are moving out and black people are moving in, all because of public housing. How many cities have we gone to where they're telling the exact same story? Public housing, crime. We just told it a couple days ago with the guy who was at a picnic or a movie theater at night, and all of a sudden 15 black people came, beat the hell out of him, stole his shoes. His dad said he was going to find out who the hell did it, and the dad died of a heart attack a couple days later. All these cities like Rockford, Illinois, I mean, these were hard-working, hard-scrabble, industrial places. People just went to work. They went to church. Maybe they went to the club on Sunday after church. Maybe they went to the Rotary. Maybe they went to the Elks. The kids came home, did their homework. I mean, this was middle America. Then come public housing, and everything blew up. And nobody in Rockford, Illinois wants to look at the camera and tell what it is. They talk in euphemisms. They talk in code. They say we don't like public housing. Well, this week, one of the guys who was fighting this new public housing project, they have hundreds and hundreds of units in this town. They're getting ready to open up a lot more. Rockford's about 100 miles from Chicago, 100 miles, Milwaukee, Madison. It's in kind of the middle of this big crossroads. So when the fellas move out of one of these big towns, they want to go to a place. A lot of them go to Rockford for the public housing. It's been a catastrophe for Rockford. Just like it's been a catastrophe anywhere else. Can somebody point to me some public housing where it immediately is not followed by a large amount of crime and violence? The public housing where black people live. Can somebody point that out to me? Oh, waiting. In the meantime, let's look at this story about this guy who tried to fight the public housing. Now the public housing's going in, but there's already some there. Well, let's see what happened to him.
Rockford neighborhood is on edge after a 73-year-old man is attacked in his own driveway.
It's the neighborhood near the soon-to-be-completed South Newtown housing project, and the victim was a man critical of it. Greg Cormier talked with him tonight. Greg?
Eric and Mimi, Terry Siebert does not believe the attack had anything to do with his protests against South Newtown, but he does fear it is a sign of things to come in his neighborhood if police don't crack down.
Started trash talking. And the next thing I know, they're off their bikes and they're taunting me and threatening to kick me.
These are pictures of Terry Siebert just after he was attacked in his own driveway as he was about to take out his garbage.
I got a couple of punches that I got on my face.
Siebert was approached by 3 teenagers just outside his home on Carroll Court, where he says they began to threaten him, then started physically punching him, before a neighbor drove up and broke it up.
If it wasn't for my neighbor Austin, they probably would have done more damage, and once Austin pulled up, it sort of broke up the situation.
If Siebert looks familiar, it's because for the past 2 years he became the face of the fight against the South Newtown housing project going in just down the street, often setting up a table in his front yard, gathering signatures in protest.
I'm very disturbed. I cannot believe that the disregard for human life that's occurring in this community, and so it made me sick.
Alderman Joseph Shirelli believes the attack was random by teenagers just looking for trouble.
And we will catch them. And the warning goes out to them. If you're going to play ball like that, we're going to play ball also.
Siebert doesn't blame South Newtown for the attack, but he believes other housing authority properties in the area have compromised the safety of his neighborhood. And the new housing project may only make things worse.
We have seen this juvenile crime in our neighborhood, and crime in general, in the last 8 to 10 years. It's increased more and more and more. And we blame it all, very frankly, on the Rockford Housing Authority and their Section 8 program. This area is full of Section 8, apartments all around here, homes, and we see more and more and more trouble all the time. We will not tolerate this in our neighborhood. And the neighbors will stand up. They will stand up against this.
So the people in Rockford are putting up the brave Rockford fight. Old Terry Siebert's going, oh no, we're not going to quit. We're not going to give in. Terry, tell me where they've won this battle. Tell me where. Tell me where the cops start arresting people, putting them in jail, where the judge puts them in jail and keeps them there for a while so they don't come back out and start endangering you and your family. Tell me where that happens. Tell me where in Illinois, especially. You got a district attorney in Chicago now who's kind of setting the tone for the entire state. She's decriminalizing a whole range of offenses. She's decriminalizing some violent offenses. Then we get the alderman going out there going, oh, okay now, yeah, this is like one of these deals. It's like the 17th time, right? He goes, oh, no, 17th time, we're drawing the line. We're not going to take this violence. Not on my watch, not in Rockford. He'll say that until the 18th time, then they go out and say it again, and nobody looks at him, and nobody looks at him to say, dude, you're pathetic. You're losing your town. You're going along with it. You're going quietly, which is the way they want you to go, so congratulations. And you're going along in a way guaranteed not to make the black kids angry.